Try that now. There we go. Yo, what's poppin', Poke Pals? Rare TCG coming at you with a live video. Wow, look, that's the first for everything. Right now we have 0 views because we literally just started the stream. I don't expect anybody to start joining, but yes, this is going to be my first ever live stream. You guys have been asking me to do this kind of video for like the longest time. And I've been trying my hardest to get this to work, and I'm getting very close to solving this puzzle, but I wanted to make this a community or a group effort, what have you, of us trying to win a game of PTCGL with just baby Pokemon. So my main attackers, of course, we have Ethan's Pichu because it does like the most damage out of all the baby Pokemon. It does 30 damage and allows you to draw a card. That's pretty good. We also have Tyro because if we can get very lucky with coin flips, we could do massive amounts of damage to our opponent. And we have Badoo to potentially item lock my opponent as well, because that's just like the gold standard of playing PTCGL at this point. We also have Cleffa to help us draw. And then we also play a copy of Rapska. Rapska is going to be very important because he prevents Pokemon like Dragapult from attacking our bench and pretty much everything else that attacks our bench. Like Rapska is like the ultimate counter to everything, but he is a stage 1, so we do need to keep that in mind. And of course, we play 2 copies of Superior EX with its ability Regal Cheer. All of your Pokemon do 20 more damage, and this ability stacks. So if we can get 2 Superiors into play, we'll be doing 40 extra damage. So our little Pichu here will be doing 70 damage, which is actually kind of respectable. We also power him up with the Maximum Belt. That's a great item to have in our deck, as well as a couple copies of Brave Bengal, because you got to have the damage output. Because as you can imagine, this, what is this? Hold on, I'm getting a notification from YouTube Studio. Connection, your encoder to go live. What does this mean? I don't know. Oh, okay, now it says it's good. I don't, okay. This is my first time streaming, so I don't know like what's good, what's not good. You guys let me know if everything's coming up all right. I do have the chat in the corner, so I can see that going. Yeah, okay. So we have chat. Okay, whatever. But yeah, we have the Brave Bengal. We also play a couple of copies of Bug Catching Set because you got to have Bug Catching Set. And what else do we play? We play Battle Cage for those annoying Monkey Dories that I hate so much because obviously they're going to be pinging damage to our 30 HP Pokemon. And if they ping damage to us, we're pretty much dead. We also have Kieran, which can help us get us out of the active position if we have like Superior or Rapska in the active position, but we do also play, actually I'm going to add an extra copy of Air Balloon. We also play Air Balloon, so that's going to help with the retreat cost. But he could also help us do 30 extra damage with the Maximum Belt as an extra 50, plus the 2 Superiors, that's an extra 40. So you're doing an extra 120 to EX Pokemon. And of course we play Black Belt's Training. And we have 2 counters catchers because we don't want to play Boss's Order. We really want to save the supporters for the extra damage, or in the end game we want to save it for Ace Roller's Mischief, which works as a pseudo neutralization zone. But of course we can't play neutralization zone because we're already playing Maximum Belt, and of course we don't play any energies because baby Pokemon don't require any energy. And that's pretty much the deck. I am going to edit this live footage and make it into like a functioning video so that you guys can watch it. I know a lot of people don't like to watch live videos. I also don't know how long I'm going to be live for. I was just like, I got some time to kill today, so let's hit the ladder. I haven't recorded in over a week. I've been very busy with the holiday season going on and everything. So you know what? My wife is out getting her nails done for Christmas. So I was like, you know what? Let's hit the ladder. And that's what I'm here to do. So let's hit the ladder. I am back to Gardevoir rank because we did rank down once the ladder reset. So let's hit the ladder and see what we can do. And of course, we have our opponent's name covered here. So you can't, well, you saw it there, unfortunately. But when I edit this video, their names won't be there. But they are covered up during the matches, as you can see. I also have the Munchlax coin because I figured that was thematic and fitting. So I've been wanting to do this for a while where I have this video idea, but instead of making it a video like I normally do, instead I get you guys involved. That way you're not in the comment section like hours or days later telling me how to make the video better. Instead, we could do it live right now in front of everybody to view. So we got a couple Pichu, we got a Cleffa, that's good to get us we need. I also have a Buddy Poffin, so I'm definitely going to get myself some Snivy with that. That's definitely going to be the main goal here. All right, and we got rare candy. That's good, so we can get ourselves Snivy. And it looks like we're going up against a Mega Abomasnow deck, which I'm okay with. All right, and I think we're just going to end our turn right there. I don't see them evolving into Mega Abomasnow this turn, unless they have Salvatore, which I highly doubt, because not a lot of people do play Salvatore. They're going to put the stadium down, but the stadium does absolutely nothing to us because we don't play any energy. Oh, Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, interesting. So they're probably going to... They can't even retreat Snover unless they have some way to switch. Nope, they're just going to use their beat attack and hit my little Pichu. That's fine. All right, well, we do have the Superior going on right now, so that's good for us. That's an extra 20 damage for us on all their Pokemon. We're going to attach this air balloon, and we're just going to Lily. And what I love about baby Pokemon is that they also have free retreat cost, so that's good for us. And you know what? Let's put another Pichu down. Why not? Let's attach this other air balloon to this guy. And I think we're just going to attach this to you. And I think we're just going to hold the hand from there. So we're doing 50 damage right now, so we could two-shot the Snover right now, which is pretty good. Honestly, we got the Superior rolling fairly quickly. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this win as we're live, or if we'll get it like off camera or whatever it is, but let me know what you guys think about the deck. Again, I'm going to showcase the deck after each match. That way you guys can see like if we need to make any adjustments or what you guys are thinking, what's going through your minds. And they're just going to pass it to us. That's fine by me. So what I think I'm just going to attach this max belt now. Just start hitting this thing as hard as I can, as quickly as I can. Let me see if I can get there we go. Get myself a black belt so we can hit this thing even harder. Here we go. Perfect combination going on right now. Doing 140 to this Mega Abomasnow. And we're drawing a card. Okay. The only problem now is max belt only works for one of our Pokemon. So once that Pokemon does go down, that tends to be an issue. And they are going to just Frost Barrier. Yeah, they don't see a need to do their Hammerlanche because it's a big risk, not much of a reward because we are not playing very high HP Pokemon. So kudos to my opponent for seeing that. And their Frost Barrier is going to help protect them from taking extra damage that they don't want to take. Let's buddy here, see what we can get. I guess we'll get ourselves another Pichu. Why not? See, I wish I had more type diversity with this deck, so I could hit for more weakness, but unfortunately that's not the case here. We do have ourselves the counter catcher. We could potentially counter catch up this Mega Kangaskhan if we need to, but I don't really think we need to at the moment. I think I'm just going to hit this thing for 50. I want to whittle away at this thing. All right, so their Frost Barrier is protecting them from Pichu's main attack, which is the set 30 damage. But what it's not protecting them from is the Brave Bengal, nor is it protecting it from Superior. And I do want to try and get myself another Superior into play so we can do a little extra damage. Okay, they are going to put down the Wellspring Ogre Punt. Are you weak to grass? Oh, you're weak to electric. So if anything, I could counter catcher him up. That's fine by me. I might actually do that since I do have the counter catcher. I just need to find myself a Brave Bengal. That's the only issue. If I could do that, I'd be solid. We got a couple options we could do here. What are we doing? We're only doing 20 right now, and you have how much left? 110. Eesh. Yeah, I think we're going to counter catch up this guy. Because we do 100 to him, and then if can we get a black belt? We can. Okay. And now if we get a black belt, that's going to do an extra 40. Is this going to be enough to one-shot? No, not enough, but it got very close. I mean, you guys can see where I'm going with this deck. Like, it does massive damage to EX Pokemon. The only problem we have with this deck is one prizers because, you know, as you can see, one prizers are just going to eat us alive. Because we can't, unfortunately, do a ton of extra damage to them because we don't have the means of doing so. It's mostly EX and, like, Megas in the format that take a lot of damage, but, you know, it is what it is. They are going to put themselves another Wellspring, and what is that? Friends in Paldea, just draw 3 cards? Okay, cool, I guess. I do tend to notice that, though. People are playing more like of the rival cards, just draw 3. Like, that's just like the thing that seems to be going on. Now, what? Oh, they're not even going to attack. We're just going to take this Wellspring out. That's fine by me. And we got ourselves, please tell me I have a Rare Candy. Yes, we do. And a Brave Bengal. Beautiful. We get ourselves another Superior in play. Okay, we like this. This is going great. Do we have any other babies in the deck? We have a Tyro. I guess we'll put him down. Why not? And I'm going to attach this Brave Bengal to this guy, because he's probably going to go down. And we'll just hit for 140, taking out the Wellspring Ogerpon and tying up the prize cards. That was a fairly good roll right there. Okay. And we got another black belt. That's good for us. They're going to send in the Mega Kangaskhan. Now, I've only used one counter catcher, correct? Yes. So with this Arven, I can get myself another counter catcher. And I could counter catch up this, or we could counter catcher up this Mega Abomasnow. That's also a play we could do because he won't have the Frost Barrier on him anymore. So hold on, guys. We might actually be in a good position right now. All right, that's fine. Heads or tails, we were going down. We only have 30 HP. We're a little baby. We're a little dude. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring up the Pichu. Let's get myself the counter catcher with the help of Arven. Not prized. Thank you very much. Let's get that rolling. I think I want to save this Brave Bengal for when I get a Night Stretcher. But let's bring up this Mega Abomasnow. And we're doing 100 damage. Oh, we're just shy. You gotta be kidding me. Which means I have to flip heads with this Tyro to take this thing out if I want to take it out. Do we risk it for a biscuit? I think we risk it, guys. Honestly, I think we risk it. We have to flip heads here. We have to flip heads. Come on, heads. One heads. Oh, if we got heads there, we would have taken this Abomasnow out. That would have been so fantastic, but unfortunately not. All right, well, I had to use the Arven to get myself that counter catcher and bring this guy up. So it's going to be up to them whether or not they want to lose their prize cards or not. Oh, this feels so weird. I'm so used to recording and then just, like, you know, uploading. I'm not used to being live and, like, having to talk constantly. This feels so weird. Unfortunately, they're going to retreat this guy. I only played 2 counter catchers in this deck, so we are in a bit of a pickle. But we do have another Tyro, and you are weak to fighting, so that might give us a good roll here. Switch a Pokemon. Give him the Cleffa. That's fine. You could take the Cleffa. I don't mind losing Cleffa, in all honesty. All right. How many Brave Bengals have we used? 1, 2, 3. So technically there should be one more in the deck. I think. If we didn't prize any. All right. So they're down to 2 prize cards left. So we can start using Ace Roller's Mischief, but I don't want to use it just yet. I do want to start using Black Belt and things like that. All right. So let's start using Tyrogues. Let's do the Max Belt. Yeah, Max Belt? No, Black Belt. Jeez Louise. 240. Yeah, we got this guy. He's done. Even without a heads, I mean, he's gone. That's what I love about Tyrogue and Pichu is you do hit for weakness on some Pokemon. And there we go. We just took out a Mega Kangaskhan with a Tyrogue. You'll love it. Okay, not bad. What are they going to promote is the question. They're going to promote the Snover. I figured as much. My only issue is we don't have anything to protect us against this Snover. And they're just going to bring in the Mega Abomasnow. Eesh, not good for us. I think what I could do, they're going to Friends of Paldea again. That's fine by me. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Kieran next turn. And that'll get me an extra, what is it, 30 damage? Yeah, an extra 30 damage on this guy. And I might want to switch into Pichu just for consistency purposes, because if I stay in with Tyrogue, I don't think he's really going to be hitting for all that much. So I'm going, I mean, he does 80, but Pichu does 100. So let's switch into Pichu. Let's do an extra damage. Yes, do extra 30 damage. And then we're just going to start swinging here for 130. Hey, and that'll get me an Ace Roller. Now, my only thing is, even though I have the ace roller, if they have a gusting option, which they probably do, they haven't used one yet, and they're going to have the hammer lance here if they don't want to start taking some extra damage. They're going to Lily's Determination. That's fine, because that tells me that they can't boss us. Unless they have a counter catcher. That would be a very upsetting play. I just can't believe that this guy survived on 10 HP. That's what's annoying me. Like, that 10 HP is like, come on, dude. Couldn't just give that to me? I'm actually surprised at how little... There it is. Yeah, there's all the energy. I was going to say. How little energy they were playing. Okay, so... we are going to promote this Tyro, and we have to start using Ace Roller now. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Oh, we got the Night Stretcher. We would have liked that sooner. You know what? Let's use the Night Stretcher. And I'm going to... should I... no, let me retreat. Go into this guy. Let's Ace Roller the Pichu. And now hopefully they don't have a gusting option and we could just whittle this guy down. Getting us another Night Stretcher doesn't matter. Okay, if they cannot boss this Pichu out of the active... they got the cook. Seriously? There goes all my damage, dude. And they're probably just going to Frostberry. Yep. Okay, well, we're protected, so that's good for us. No. I think we have to use the... oh, there's the Brave Bangle. Okay, so that'll negate the Frost Barrier, so that's good for us. And then we could just do this. And let's just attack for 70 again, just removing that damage that the cook just put on. And I should have one more Ace Roll in the deck, because I've only used 2 so far. So with this Poke Gear, I could hopefully get myself the Ace Roller, unless it's my last prize card. That would be a big disappointment if it was. So we get Ace Roller one more time to put 270, and the next turn what we could do is we could use the Kieran to take out whoever they decide to put in. Unless they retreat, which they most likely will. They're probably going to retreat here. They're thinking long and hard right now. I just can't believe we got both Superiors in play this game. That's the first time that's ever happened in all my play testing. I usually only get 1 in play, so I'm very happy to get, you know, both Superiors. So we're doing an extra 40. And they're taking a hot minute to make a choice here. But like I said, I've been playtesting this deck, and I'm getting fairly close to getting a win. They only have EXs in play, so good for us, not good for them. And they're just going to pass, unfortunately. Okay, well, I think we're just going to go into Tyrogue and pray we can get ourselves a couple heads here. They can't accelerate energy that well, so we'll just do the extra damage. And let's just pray we get ourselves some heads here. Come on, heads. Nope, of course not. We are doing 110, though, so that's good for us. And I think we're out of damage multipliers at this point, because I've used... yeah, I've used all my damage multipliers at this point. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to find ourselves Ace Roller. She's got to be in here, right? Oh, yeah, she's there. Cool. Let's get myself the Ace Roller going. Onto my Tyrogue. So even if they do get themselves the energy, they can't knock us out. Come on, heads. Tails again. Oh, for God's sakes. That brings you up to 190. And that's it, guys. We are officially out of damage multipliers at this point. They're going to Precious Trolley. Probably going to get themselves... nope, they got themselves nothing. I was going to say they're probably going to get themselves Kyogre, but that didn't work. They're going to Hammer Lance. What? I was not expecting that. That was a risky play. All right, we need to pray to whatever RNGesus we believe in right now. Just going to shuffle the hand just so we don't deck out. Not that we were in, you know, anywhere near decking out, but you never know. All right, so here we go. It's now or never, gang. Come on, couple heads. Give me a couple heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the heck? No way. No way did we just win. Game 1, we just won. Oh my God. Guys, we just won game 1. I'm literally baffled right now. I'm in awe. Oh my god, we just won with a baby deck against the Mega Abomasnow and Mega Kangaskhan. I'm actually shocked that we just won. I'm in disbelief. Okay, can we get this miracle to happen in 2 games in a row? Okay, so we just proved that it's possible to win with just the baby deck. But can we win 2 games in a row? That's the question. There was no way I just flipped like 7 heads in a row. That was insane. That was actually insane. I've never gotten that much. We flipped literally tails the whole game, and then when we needed it most, we flipped 7 heads. That's why I play Tyrogue. I'm telling you, that's why I play him. He's like he just cooked that Mega Abomasnow, dude. That was insane. Wow. I'm gonna be talking about this day for the rest of my life, honestly. My grandkids are gonna be hearing the story about how I flipped 7 heads against the Mega Abomasnow. They'll be like, "Granddad, what does that even mean?" Doesn't matter, kid. I did it. I did that. And it was live on YouTube. People could say that they were, the 9 viewers can say that they were here. The 10 viewers can say that they were here. Oh my god, that was insane, dude. Actually insane that we just won that game. All right, it looks like we are going up against a Hydrapple EX, which unfortunate for us is weak to fire, and we don't have any fire babies. I mean, we have Magby, but Magby doesn't hit for weakness. Magby only deals damage if he gets hit. So I thought about adding him, but I was like, kind of silly too. So let's add a couple Tyrogues, because Tyrogue was the MVP of last game. Absolutely. And let's use this, see if we can get ourselves, well, we got ourselves Superior. Now we just need to find a rare candy. Let's get the Tyrogue in, see if we can flip a heads. If we flip heads, this Applin's going down. Come on, heads. There we go, Applin's down. 3, 4, 5, okay. Now we're just flipping heads like crazy. Okay. Don't mind if we do. We got ourselves a counter catcher. Okay. I don't know, maybe Tyrogue's the way to go. Maybe we don't even need Pichu. Pichu's only good against water decks, I guess. Force of Vitality. If I played Servine in this deck, that would have been nice, but I don't. I only play rare candies with Superior. Get ourselves Bayleaf and Chikorita. That's the usual stuff. Yep. And if they have Meganium in hand, we're boned. Yep, we're boned. Okay. And a Genesect. Okay, interesting. So they're playing Genesect with Ogerpon. It's a fun combination. And they're going to attach some energy. Why not? I really hope that this actually becomes a video, like after I'm done streaming. That was actually insane. I guess we'll bring in Tyrogue, why not? All right, so let's attach this to you, attach this to you. Do I risk it for a biscuit with Kieran? So right now you're doing 40, and if I bring in Pichu, yeah, why not? We go big or go home around here. You know what I mean? Let's go big or go home. We're gonna do 70 if we flip tails, but if we flip it, okay. Yep, we're doing 70. So if we could do that 2 more times, we could take out the Ogerpon. We really need a rare candy. That's what we need, so we can get the Superior in play. And it sounds like my wife is home, because my Ring camera's going off, and I hear something at the door. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, it's my landlord picking up a package. Never mind. Oh, they're gonna boss the orders. Let me get Snivy. Yes, sir. Figured. That stinks. All right. Well, we can get him back with the Night Stretcher, so I'm not terribly upset by that. It's just, can we get Tyrogue to flip a couple heads now? Badoo. Okay. Well, let's get Snivy. Hello, friend. I need you on this bench. That's a question, chat. Does Force of Vitality work with rare candy, or is it only if you have the next stage in your hand? Each players can evolve into during your... I don't know. That's a good question. Also, that's the first time I've said chat. So chat, let me know. Can you evolve using a rare candy with Force of Vitality, or does it have to be the next stage Pokemon? Like, could a Bulbasaur go straight to Venusaur, or does it have to go Ivysaur, Venusaur with the Force of Vitality? Let me know. I'm curious. Okay, it looks like they got themselves the Diplin. It's the good Diplin, too. Got themselves the little Fez. Whoa, that's a throwback, that card. The original Super Scoop Up. That brings me back. That's when I first started playing TCG, was back in Gen 5, like the tail end of Gen 5, Gen 6. That's when I started playing TCG. So it always warms my heart when I see the old cards. 210 on my Tyrogue. All right. So now that we're down on prize, I mean, we've been down on prizes, but now that we're officially down on prizes, we can start using our counter catcher. Got Buddy Buddy, that'll do something, maybe. Probably not. Get ourselves 2 Peaches. We want to constantly be assaulting them and thinning our deck. We're doing 60 damage right now. I mean, it's not a crazy amount, but we got to hit for what we can hit for. There's my rare candy. Good. All right, so next turn, we can rare candy into the Superior and start really doing some damage here. I'm really getting paranoid about whether or not this live video is going to go up as a video afterwards. I'll be really upset if it doesn't. Yeah, and there's the one prizer, unfortunately. That's like our biggest bane into our existence is one prizers. Oh, and they got the festival lead. I just realized that. I was too busy looking at something else on my computer. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the L here. We're just going to move on. We're not winning. Yeah. All right. Well, we had a phenomenal first game, and then the second game just went downhill from there. All right, no worries. Let's go into a game 3 and see what happens. Oh, they're Snom rank. You guys can't see it, but I saw. They're in Snom. Okay. We got ourselves a newbie here. Getting heads on the Munchlax when we flip tails. All right, let's see. You will go first. Yes, I will. Thank you, ma'am. I will take going first. Game 3 going first with a Pichu in my hands. Who we got? Who we got? I see the Mega symbol as their sleeve, so that tells me that's probably a Mega Pokemon. It's a Toad School? Interesting. Please give me something off of this. Nothing. Not even a Snivy. Okay, well. They're going to hit for 10. That's fine, I guess. We'll Arvin next turn for a Buddy Buddy Pawfin. We'll get ourselves a Snivy and a Cleffa, and then we'll probably retreat this Pichu and... Actually, no, that'd be stupid to retreat this Pichu, because if they don't have Toadstool in their hand, they're going to Iono. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That'll give me a better hand, potentially. We got a Tyrogue and a Badoo. Not good. In the bug catching set. We play a lot of grass in this deck, so that's why I put the bug catching set in here. Hopefully to get myself Rapska or Snivy or Superior like that. It's also good to help thin out the deck, like we just did. Get ourselves Tyrogue. Let's use Zapping Draw to get ourselves another card. Get a Cleffa. Okay. Let's see. And there's the Toadstool, but it's not Toadstool EX, so that's good. I was afraid it was Toadstool EX. That would have been a real problem. And it looks like we are going up against a Mega Venusaur deck. Oish. Wish you bibbles. Alright, well, thankfully we haven't had to use the Battle Cage yet, which is good for us, because anybody who's a longtime viewer of the channel knows how much I hate Monkey Dory. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, while we're waiting for my opponent to do all their nonsense, chat, what are you guys looking forward to this holiday season? I know Hanukkah just started, and Christmas is, what is it, 5 days from now? 6 days from now? So it's a lot going on right now in this merry month of December. Let me know. What are you guys doing? Going to visit family? You getting gifts for loved ones? Let me know. Put in the chat. I love the holiday season. Let me know what you guys are up to. We got a bunch of people with cold feet. Nobody seems to want to talk in the chat today. That's fine. Just listen to me ramble. I'm okay with it. I have a notification. Oh, False Swipe Gaming just posted. I love False Swipe Gaming. Oh, look, it's me. I'm looking at YouTube and I just see me live streaming. Yep, that's me. I'm live streaming. Can I hear myself on my... Oh, it's a little delayed. But yes, it is. It's very delayed. All right, whatever. Live chat. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting severe thunderstorms later today. That's not fun. Oh my god, did you guys see how long that turn took? This is why I don't like live streaming, because I could cut all that stuff out when I'm usually recording a video, but now that I'm live streaming, like, unfortunately you guys have to sit here and watch all that with me. Now, if they can't get themselves an air balloon, then we're fine with this Toadstool in the active position. Teal Dance. They're probably going to use Mega Venusaur's ability to move that energy off of these guys in the bench onto the Toadstool so they can retreat. That's most likely what's going to happen here. That would be their best play. But on the other hand, they are Snom rank, as I saw when we were matching into them. So they may be a new player and may not be able to foresee a move like that. Nope, they're just going to pass it to me. Okay, so Pichu's going to take the KO on this Toadstool. That's fine. Again, really wishing I had a Pokemon that could... We tried both Snivies! Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. I guess we'll get another Tyrogue then? That's no bueno for us. Let's just put those there. Hopefully we get one of our Snivies off of this... what do you call? Off of this prize right now. Let's see. Oh, we get a Pokegear. That's not what I need. Wow. Like I said, I really wish more baby Pokemon were in TCG right now, because right now we only have Fighting and Electric, and yeah, Badoo comes in handy, but like not really, because like 10 damage multiplied by 2 is only 20, so it's like, what are you really doing with 20 damage Badoo? You know what I mean? So I really wish there were more, like Mantike. Mantike heals 120 damage from one of your Pokemon, which is, yeah, that's a great move, but you only have 30 HP, so it's like, I healed 120 on one of my Pokemon, but then I'm sacrificing a prize card, essentially. So, it's not great. If Mantike had an attack instead, that'd be even better. Bonsly has an okay attack. It does 10 damage, like Badoo, but then it confuses your opponent, and confusion could be fun at times. But, you know, Tyrogue proved his worth in that first game when we took out that Mega Abomasnow. So I can't complain about Tyrogue. Tyrogue and Pichu put in the most work. And unfortunately, there aren't enough Pokemon in this format that are weak to Tyrogue and Pichu. Magby unfortunately doesn't do what do you call it? Weakness damage. She doesn't hit for weakness. So that doesn't help. But I would have loved a fire type like Magby. And Elekid doesn't hit for weakness. Actually, no. Elekid does hit for weakness, but it's the same weakness as Pichu. And he could also snipe the bench, but that's a very niche role that he plays. And here we are, just sitting here waiting for my opponent to make a move. They're gonna hit us here. Boom. Okay. I see that we've got 18 views on this video so far. It's not bad. We'll take that. And there's my little Relor. But they're not hitting the bench, so I don't really see a need to use Relor. What do we want to do here? I think we want to get a black belt. Or we can get Cure, and that works too. Because we need to start hitting for more damage. We definitely need to do. What the heck was that? Sorry. I have wood floors, and it sounded like somebody was walking behind me. Scared the heck out of me. Come on, let's get some heads here, Tyrogue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we'll take that extra 80 damage. Ba-boom. 130 onto this Ogerpon. We take those. Now, if we can just get a couple more heads. Like I said, without Superior, like, this deck kind of falls apart. I know there's a King Gambit that has an even better ability than Superior, which does 30 more damage for your basic Pokemon, which is what baby Pokemon are. But the issue with King Gambit is he has a retreat cost of 3, so even with the air balloon, he doesn't really help us all that much, because if he gets bossed up, he's just kind of there. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't been playing King Gambit, and I've opted for Superior instead, because Superior has the 2 retreat costs, so with an air balloon, he essentially has free retreat, and we can get him out of the active position if he gets bossed up. I swear, if this live stream doesn't get uploaded and I have to re-record a whole video, I'm going to be very upset. Like, honestly and truly, I'll be very upset. Because I finally got a win with this deck, and nobody's going to believe me, except for the 4 people that were here when it happened. Oh, yeah, these games take so long. The power of video editing, you guys never have to sit through this in my videos, but here we are. Also, don't mind me, I'm currently blowing my nose at a boogie. That time of year. The flu's been running rampant at my job, by the way. I've been lucky enough, knock on wood with my foot, to not get the flu, considering everybody's been out sick. So make sure you guys are staying protected out there from the flu. It is no joke this year. All right, let's Ace Rolla. I don't need you just yet. Let's counter catch up this guy. And hopefully we can get a couple of heads again. Let's see. 1. Well, we'll take 1, I guess. 70 damage. He's going to survive on 10. Seriously? That happens so often with Tyrogue. People just survive with just 10 HP, which is really annoying. If they can Teal Dance again, that's going to get them out of the active position. But, I mean, we softened them up. I also don't see a way for them to heal. I almost said evolve. To heal their Mega Venusaur, which is good for us. Not being able to heal. Wow, you guys hear that wind? I don't know if you guys can hear that wind. It's really whipping out there. Yeah, it's starting to pick up. It was pouring rain this morning when I was driving to work. I couldn't see like 2 feet in front of me. It was like pitch black this morning. And now we're supposed to be getting thunderstorms tonight, which is kind of crazy considering how close it is to New Year's. Usually by this time of the year, you don't really get like thunderstorms. You get a lot of snowstorms. It was actually pretty warm for mid-December day. It went up to 51 degrees over here, just crazy. Here in the Big Apple of New York. Shout outs to boy Frankie Sinatra. No, look at this. I still have like 8 minutes over this person. You're killing me, Smalls. And they're just gonna jungle dump. I still love the name of that move, jungle dump. All right. Well, we officially are. I think we're at a Brave Bengals. No, we have 2 Brave Bengals left. Okay. Let's bring in the Tyrogue. Bring them in. Get an air balloon, but again, we prize bolt Snivy, so that doesn't even help me. Let's get a max belt, and I guess somebody. But where do I want? No, let me get the counter catcher, so we can always counter catch somebody up later in the game. Let's get myself a, I guess, a Pichu. And let's just start swinging here. We're going to hit for 60. And if we can get ourselves a couple of heads, that'd be even better. Nope. Just tails. Just tails. This PTCGL doesn't love me. And they're just going to jungle dump on me again. And here we are, just waiting. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. They're gonna boss. Who are they bossing? Why would you not assess the threat with the max belt right now? I don't think that was your best move, but okay. Who am I to complain? Do I dare go for the prize cards, or do I just start swinging at this Venusaur? I'm a little bit of a gambler man today. I feel like I could take out this Venusaur with a couple flips. Let's find out. Let's attach that to Tyrogue, because he needs it. And no, we're not going to use that just yet. All right, Tyrogue. Prove to the people you're not useless. And you're useless. Okay. I tried. I was a betting man and I lost it all. Damn you all to hell. They're just going to jungle dump. Yeah, I don't think this is a winning matchup, guys. We prize the Snivies. Like, it's bad, dude. It is not a... I'm not going to lie to you. It is not a fun matchup right now. My only saving grace is I could take out this Ogerpon. That's about all I could do right now. I got a rare candy that doesn't do anything for me, and a Kieran. Great. I mean, we're going to lose anyway, so might as well risk it for a biscuit. And let's just hit this Venusaur. Come on, like 7 heads again. Oh, we got 1. All right. Couldn't even get the ace roller. All right, well, we lost another match. But, hey, you win some, you lose a lot with baby Pokemon. Again, if you're not hitting for weakness, it's rough out here, dude. It's really rough. Yeah. All right, unfortunate. Another defeat at the hands of a Mega. GG's to you too, girl. Can we at least get to Greninja rank with this deck? That would be probably my saving grace here. Cheesy Donut. That's an interesting name. Got the little Victini here. Little Victini. That was a terrible deck. If you guys haven't seen my Victini video, I don't recommend. It was probably the worst card I ever tried to showcase. Victini is just not a viable card, I am sorry to say. Unless somebody can get it to work out there, but I highly doubt it. All right, we're starting with Badoo. That's actually not bad. Also, I was playing on my phone, was it yesterday or the day before? And what are you weak? Oh, you're weak to grass. Finally, Badoo is actually useful in this matchup. Okay. We finally have a useful matchup. Let's get myself the other Badoo, and let's get Snivy down. Start getting him rolling. And let's get myself another Pichu. We go. And let's just end my turn. How much do? You do 10, and I can't retreat next turn. That's fine by me. But yeah, I was, what do you call? I was playtesting on my phone the other day, and I noticed that Itchy Pollen got a new animation where you actually see like the pollen on your opponent's hand. I don't know if that's only in the mobile app or if that's in both apps, or we'll have to see, because I haven't played on my desktop since the update. All right, what are you going to do? You've already lunar cycled. You've attached from hand. You're going to corner. That's fine. We'll take that. We can't retreat, but I don't plan on retreating, so that's fine by me. Got an air balloon. That's good. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bug catching set. No, that doesn't make any sense. We need the rare candy, and we'll get a Brave Bangle. Why not? Just in the deck a little bit. Let's hit for 20, and let's item lock him. Let's see. Oh, the Itchy Pollen does work on the computer too. See? So you get like this new effect on the battlefield now when you use Itchy Pollen, so you know that your opponent is item locked. I like that. That's kind of cool. Badoo's actually going to come in handy this match. Oh, seriously, dude? Now they're going to take 30 less damage. So now Badoo's doing absolutely nothing to them. That stinks. And we get a Pokegear. Come on, give me something I need. You know what? Give me an Arven. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go for the bug catching set. And hopefully get myself the Superior. I think that's my best bet right now. That just might be it. Wow, we got the Rapska. Dang it. Alright, well, it's not a complete loss. I'm going to hold the phone with that. Yeah, let's just Itchy Pollen them. We can't do any damage to them, but we'll still item lock them. Why not? And we'll put in Cleffa next turn. Just so we can get out of this dead hand. The good thing is we are... Oh, they're going to have Evolve. Okay, that's not good. And they got Lily. That's not good either. Unless they get themselves nothing but items. That'd be nice. Nope, just going to Lunar Cycle. Trying to figure out what kind of Garganackle this is, though. Is it the one that heals? Is it the one that... Oh, if they don't have an energy, that's even better for us, because then we can attack them. Nothing's going to do anything. Oh, no, they had an energy. They already attached. I'm not paying attention right now. I'm lost in the sauce. Alright, let's put the Cleffa into the active position. So we could Grasping Draw. And let's get this on you. Let's put that on you. Why not? Can I get myself a Lily? That works. I'm going to lose my rare candy, unfortunately, but... Oh, and I just got it back. Even better. Okay. Got Tyrogue. That's good. I don't think Battle Cage is really going to help us in this situation. But you have 1 retreat cost and you have a 1 retreat cost. You have a 3 retreat cost. So we can actually counter catch you up. And then we could retreat into Badoo and start item locking again. That works. Unfortunately, we're out of bug catching sets, so we can't get Superior out of the deck. Oh, it is not the EX Garganackle. Yeah, this is the healing one. That's the EX Garganackle. Ooh, that's the one I wanted. Alright, well. He'll get here eventually. Oh no, he got the big air balloon, so that's going to put him into the active. Okay. Oof. Badoo's not doing so hot, folks. We got the other Snivy. Maybe we do need to find a way to get Superior. Maybe that might be our best bet. Alright, well, unfortunate. But we do have a Night Stretcher. And if we can get ourselves the max belt. Yeah, so we're going to save that for now. Let's just... Oh my god, we do nothing? How can we do nothing? Oh my god, he takes 60 less damage? No, we're out of here. We can't compete with this. We can't compete with that. No way. We're calling it from there. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to edit the deck. We're going to get rid of this. That's too much of a gamble. And let's put in Ultra Balls, because we seem to have full hands. So let's put in some Ultra Balls. That'll help me find whatever I need a little more consistently. What is it on my floor I'm stepping on? I don't know. Stepping on something. Alright, I'm seeing a Mega Charizard coin. It's not great. Mega Charizard usually tells me that this is a Mega Charizard deck. We're not big fans of that. No, sorry, Bob, we are not. Will they allow me to go first or not? That is the question. Usually my opponent lets me go first. I don't know why. It just seems to be like a recurring thing. Okay, thank you, Geico. Just got an email from Geico saying that they're getting my payment. Yes, I pay my car insurance. Yes, I do. All right, we take a mulligan here, unfortunately, and we're starting again with Little Badoo. But we do have a Snivy on the bench, which is good. That could potentially get us a Superior in play, so we could do some extra damage. And it's Monkey Dory. Okay, so we are definitely going to be using the Battle Cage in this matchup, and we're just going to have to pass, unfortunately. Now, if we can get ourselves Arden, we could actually get Superior rolling next turn. And you're weak 2, you're weak to Dark. There are no Dark babies. Actually, I think Toxel's a Dark type, but Toxel requires an energy, so it's not like a true baby. Like Badoo, Tyrogue, Pichu, they're the, like, I consider the true babies. Like Togepi's not like a true baby. Toxel isn't a true baby. Riolu's not a true baby because what do you call it? They require energy, whereas like true babies, quote unquote, they don't require energy to attack. Like Badoo, like Tyrogue, Pichu, Cleffa. You know what? They should have added an Igglybuff, like, as a psychic type. Smoochum is a psychic type too, but Smoochum doesn't do damage. It just accelerates energy for you. Kind of like this Monkey Dory's doing right now with its TM Energy, whatever the heck it's called. TM Energy, Turbo Energizer, that's what it's called. Cleffa! You are a day late and $1 short, my friend. I think what I want to do is I want to item lock him. I think that's my best bet right now. Yeah, I think that's my best bet right now. Let's just item lock him. We are having a terrible start right now. It went all downhill from that first game. I mean, I'll take it that we got a win, but I would like a better, a better video than just me doing one win. They're gonna Adrenal Brain. Oh, how I hate this card. That's fine. Put it on the Snivy. I don't mind that. The question is, are they going to retreat, go into the Kangaskhan, attach an energy from hand, and then just take out the Badoo? That is the $1 million question right now. Oh my god, we've been live for almost an hour already. That's crazy. I think I'm going to play a couple more games, maybe like an hour 20, and then I'll call it from there. And hopefully I can get myself another win in that time. Let me see where my wife is, actually. Let's check in on her. She's all excited because, oh, she's at the nail salon right now. Okay, cool. We share our locations with each other, so I always know where she is, and she always knows where I am, in case of an emergency. And also for cooking purposes, because I'm the chef around here. And I always like to make sure she comes home to a hot meal. So I like to start cooking when I know when she's close to the apartment. So I know when to put the water on or when to put the oven on or whatever. I'm a nice guy like that. Make sure my wife comes home to a nice hot meal. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Nothing. We got zip, nada, zelch. We do get the battle cage, though. We are absolutely going to put that down. Thank you, sir. Let's get a couple Pichu going. We definitely want to get a Tyro going for this Kangaskhan, for sure, for sure. Let's attach the said Tyrogue, and then let's just retreat and go into Cleffa. Because I am tired of seeing this hand. And nothing of use. We do get another battle cage, though, so if they bump this one, that's good. I got Christmas music in my head. I have been listening to a lot of radio lately. That's just something that I have been doing more frequently, is listening to the radio. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys listen to the radio or not. I love listening to the radio, especially during the holiday season when they play all the Christmas music. I don't know, it just feels more genuine than just going on like Spotify and making a Christmas playlist. I don't know, it feels more real to me when it's on the radio as opposed to just listening to it on a Spotify playlist. But that's just me. I might just be crazy. They're going to run their errand after using their Cypher Maniac's code breaking, allowing them to get whatever 2 cards that they want into their hand. That's a very good. They're going to bump my stadium for a lively stadium. Okay, I mean, that helps me, but doesn't help me in a way that I really want. And they got themselves the Night Stretcher. Okay. Well, we could just bump their stadium again. That's fine. And hopefully we could win the stadium exchange war. Here comes their flipping of the tails and the heads. They're going to do 300 damage to us. Taking out my little Cleffa. And I guess we'll just promote the Tyrogue. Because why not? That makes sense to me. We really need to find Superior. That's what we need to do. Alright, Tyrogue, you're up. What do we got going on here? A Pokegear. We don't need that. Do I have any Tyrogues in the discard? No. So let's just Lilies. Get myself a whole new hand here. Superior! Okay. Now we just need the rare candy. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Alright, let's start doing damage here. We're doing 80 right now without flipping heads. And we flip tails, unfortunate. It is nice that we are running into so many Mega Kangaskhan's because we can start hitting for weakness with Tyrogue. I think that's the only way you are going to win with baby Pokemon is hitting for weakness. Because yeah, we could buff them up as much as we want, but without that weakness, they really aren't doing much. Alright, they're going to Lilies. That tells me that they don't have the code breaking in their hand. That's good for us. So next turn, if I can get myself an Arven, I can get the rare candy and get Superior rolling. Please don't have a stadium. 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 They're probably going to have a stadium. Why would they not? They want to get this Kangaskhan as beefy as possible. Alright, they're just going to take out the Tyrogue. That's fine by me. Alright, so now we have 2 Pokegears. We have 2 chances to get myself Arven. And with Arven, we can get ourselves Max Belt and a rare candy so that we can do an extra 70 damage, which becomes an extra 140 because of weakness. So we're about to hit this guy real hard. Come on, Arven. Get a Black Belt. We'll take him just in case we don't get Arven. Come on, Arven. We don't get Arven. Oh, God. All right. Well, I guess we'll just retreat into Tyrogue. We'll Black Belt. And we'll just start swinging. We're doing 100 right now. Come on, heads. Nope. This game just loves giving me tails, huh? Alright, whatever. Couldn't find an Arven off 2 Poke Gears, which is absolutely insane. Oh, it's cracking my wrist. Don't mind me. Get very tense. And here we are again. Here I am once again, waiting for my opponent. Another card, another death. I can't take a prize card, cause I can't find rare candies to evolve the Snivy. Been doing some crazy videos on my channel between the no energy, no trainers. Now we got baby Pokemon. Like, jeez Louise. I got crazy stuff going on my channel. Never thought I'd see the day where Rare TCG was doing crazy videos like this. Can I get a max belt? That'd be nice too. A rare candy, we'll take that. Thank you, sir. Let's use this. Let's get myself a Tyrogue. Let's black belt again. Can I finally hit this thing and kill it? We need a heads. We need just one heads is all we need. No heads. Oh my god, dude. Hit for 140. All right. Well, next turn you're definitely going down. That's for sure because you only have 30 HP left. So I could just come in with Pichu if I really want to. Without Superior, this deck really falls apart. I'm telling you guys. Like, Superior is the main focus of this deck. Without Superior, you're not hitting that much. And I'm actually very surprised that they haven't healed this. They're going to penny. Oh my god. Seriously? There goes all my damage. There goes my black belt. I'm losing resources here. You stink, dude. I don't like you. You smell like cheese. And not even the good cheese, because that's the smelly cheese. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so upset. Of course you had. I was literally just saying to myself, I can't believe they haven't healed this Kangaskhan yet. And there was the penny. And there she was. Coming in to ruin my day. Yeah. And now they're completely healed. And they're just going to energy switch. Yep, so why not? That kind of eliminates the threat of Monkey Dory, though. Alright, well, what I can do... Come on, Pokegear. Can I get myself something out of that? I got Ace Rolla. And we got Black Belt. I think we're going to go with the Ace Rolla. The Fruit Roll-Up here. I think we're just going to... Do I want to item? No, I don't want to item lock him. I think we're just going to Pichu and just start drawing cards. Here we go, doing 50 damage thanks to Superior. And we got an air balloon. Not that it matters. Because Ace Roll only works when you have 2 cards, correct? Yeah, 2 or fewer cards. Okay. I need to start fighting Brave Bangles, Max Belts. I need to find something. Something to get me out of this predicament. I wish there was a stadium that let basic Pokemon do extra damage. Like, basic Pokemon without a rule box, because then Mega Kangaskhan be doing extra damage. But you know what I mean. They're gonna boss. Oh, they're gonna boss up my Superior. Yeah, and then they're just gonna retreat. Hopefully they don't flip any heads, because I haven't been flipping any heads, so hopefully that means they won't flip any heads. They're gonna Adrenabrain. Okay, I mean, it's not gonna do anything. It's gonna heal the Monkey Dory, but it's not gonna move any damage to me because of the Battle Cage. I already had that 40 on me. It's just PTCGL being stupid again. Okay, so all you have to do is not flip 2 heads and we're fine. But if you flip 2 heads, which you probably will, then we're in trouble. Yep, rapid fire nonsense. There we go. Yeah, I'm not flipping heads, so you're not allowed to flip heads. That works. That checks out with me. Another Badoo. Okay. We are getting absolutely nothing right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use Pichu to get me an extra card and deal 50 damage, bringing this Kangaskhan back down to 300. There's the Arven. Thank you. All right, so with Arven, we can get ourselves the max belt, and we could really start swinging at this Mega Kangaskhan. Because I think once this Kangaskhan goes down, we'll be... And they're going to boss up my friggin' superior again. Come on, dude. 2 bosses? Seriously, 2 bosses. You're annoying. You're actually annoying. You know what? I was going to ace roller. No, you know what? Maybe I should ace roller. I should just ace roller just to annoy them because they've annoyed me enough. You want to annoy me? Now I'm going to annoy you. We got another tie rogue. I'm not going to use the tie rogue. So I got one right here. Wow, we're only doing 20 damage. Now we have to flip heads. I give up. I actually give up. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I'm out of here. Screw you, your stupid pennies, your stupid bosses. Screw you, honestly. That was actually frustrating. Use an attack from a psychic type. What psychic type did I use? The heck? I don't even play psychic types. I don't have a single psychic. Oh, Cleffa. Duh. Oh, my wife's calling me. Hold on, people. And I'm back. Didn't get to talk that last game because the missus was yapping her brains out. But she's done. She's going to wait for me in the car because she wants to go out and eat. So we're going to make this my last match. And then I guess we'll pick this up another time. Got ourselves a clever and a buddy. Yeah, I was just looking over the deck because I need to figure out a way to get Snivy and Superior in the active, not in the active, in play a little more consistently. You're weak to what? You're weak to dark and you're weak to dark. Yeah, so we have nothing to really help us here. I guess Pichu's going to be our best bet. Actually, let me get a Snivy down. Snivy's more important. And next turn, we're probably going to get item locked here because we went first. I was going to say, we could have gotten ourselves a Superior next turn, but we're definitely going to get item locked from this stupid Frillish. Oh, it's the Mega Diancie. You're weak to grass, aren't you? No, you're weak to steel. Okay, that doesn't help me. There are no steel babies. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, this is going to be our last match because the missus is waiting for me, and I hope that this video gets uploaded to you. Wow, they didn't have an energy, so we're not item locked. Okay, something's going my way for once. I'm not used to that. All right, let's get that. Do I have an air balloon? I don't. Kind of want one, but I also don't want one. Why Snivy's in the deck? Snivy is here because we need Superior's ability to do extra damage because, as you can imagine, baby Pokemon hit like a wet noodle. So that's why we have Superior. And actually, you're going to see that right now. So Superior actually doesn't attack. So we don't use him for attacking purposes. We just use him for the extra damage, as you'll see right here. So now this Pichu should be doing 50 damage, yep, instead of 30. And that makes it a little more consistent and makes it a little easier for me to get KOs. That's the only reason that we play Superior. Thank you for your comment, though, Mr. Wolfie. All right, so it looks like we are going up against a Mega Diancie with what potentially could be Gardevoir EX to help power up Mega Diancie, which is not great for us. And what I'm thinking as my next line of defense here is I need to play this Pokegear and hopefully get myself a Lily or an Arven be nice, because with Arven I can get myself Buddy Poffin, and we can get ourselves another Superior rolling so that we can do even more damage. Makes sense. Those babies gotta hit. Yeah, exactly. Babies do gotta be hitting harder. As I said earlier in the stream, I did consider using King Gambit. But the problem with King Gambit is even though he does 30 more damage for basic Pokemon, which baby Pokemon are, he requires 3 retreat costs. So you can't attach an air balloon to King Gambit and just call it a day. And they got themselves the friggin' Monkey Dory set up. So now we need to find our battle cage. That is definitely something that we are going to have to find. Because now they're just going to be pinging damage all over the place here. And we don't want that. Yeah, we definitely need to start finding Lily or something. Well, it's nice to know that my chat works. Can I like a comment? I could pin a comment. I can't like a comment while I'm streaming. Okay, good to know. My first time streaming. I have no idea. I'm more of a record now, upload later type of guy, not a record and upload at the same time type of guy. Yeah. Okay, so they're just gonna pass it to us. That's good. So we have hopefully get ourselves a a Lily. Thank you. And hopefully we can get ourselves a battle cage with that. Or just another Pichu so we can start hitting this thing. We don't get the... I got the counter catcher, but that doesn't help me right now. Let's put this down on you. Not that it's going to matter. And do I want to... No, because you take 30 less damage. You're 70. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do here. I could draw till I have 7 cards. If I have 2, 4, so I have 6. Yeah, it's not going to help. Unless I do this, get myself another Pichu. Oh, yeah, this is not a good predicament. I guess we'll just put this onto you. Yeah, the free retreat is better, although it would be 1 energy and babies don't need any energy attackers, so it wouldn't be that bad, I suppose, but it's a lot more work for just an extra exactly. A lot of work and a very small impact. I am not going to tech because I don't want that monkey door to knock anybody out. There's my battle cage. Good. So we got the battle cage. That'll shut down Monkey Dory after this turn. Now we just have to worry about getting the Gardevoir EX again. All right. So they can start pinging damage, but hopefully we don't lose to said damage. And I really was hoping I wasn't going to run into a Gardevoir because my poor wife is waiting in the car. And we're up against the Gardevoir deck, one of the most tedious decks to go up against. Granted, they probably have more of these in their deck because, you know, Mystery Garden's like prevalent in a lot of decks. And people tend to play like 4 copies of them. Some people would be sneaking that 5th copy in. I don't know. But it's just okay, TM Devo, yeah, that's not gonna help them. This what is it? Secret Box is probably gonna get them everything that they need right now, which is really bad for us. Yep, there's the rare candy, the Iono. They got everything. They got everything. Please don't Iono me right now. Didn't you support her already? Yeah, you use Lily. Okay. Maybe they won't take 5 minutes per turn this time. Seriously, dude. Seriously. Oh, God. Well, that's going to give them the energy, and then they're just going to Adrenaline Brain. So they're definitely taking 2 prize cards this turn. Unless I give them the Superior, which I probably will do. Because I don't want to be losing any more cards here. I want to try and mitigate the amount of prizes they take with this Monkey Dory. And they're going to attach a Brave Bangle to it. Not a Brave Bangle, a Bravery Charm. I'm attaching Brave Bangles. Just like if I move this here, is that going to get picked up by OBS? No. Okay, cool. I'm going to move the chat so I can see it better. Oh, good. Well, no, actually not good because they're still item locking us. Unfortunately, it looks like they are going to take another 5 minutes to make a turn. But they're not hitting us for the extra damage with Jellicent, so that's good for us. We're only going to be taking 80. That's fine, I suppose. And you still... Okay, so let's retreat you. Let's go into Pichu. That seems to be my best bet. Get this battle cage going. And then I'm still item locked, so I'm just going to Lilies, I guess. That's my best bet at the moment. We got another Snivy. We'll take that. And then once I can get myself out of this item lock, I could hopefully get myself another rare candy and really get things rolling. Yeah, so now we're doing 80 damage with Pichu. So this deck is really good against EXs, as you could see, because we have a lot of damage modifiers for EXs, but it doesn't work very well against the one prizers. That's where we tend to struggle. Of course, their one card in their hand is Lily, because why would it not be? You know? Why would it not? Fortunately, once this Pichu goes down, we're going to be doing 30 less damage. Because we're going to lose our Brave Bangles, and we cannot attach another one because of this stupid Jellicent in the active position. So. And they're going to Adrenaline Brain, but it's not going to do anything because we have the Battle Cage up. Wait, what? Why didn't this work? Prevent all damage counters from being placed on bench Pokemon. That's why. Oh, so that's still what? So then why do we even have Battle Cage? We should just take Battle Cage out of the deck then. I thought it worked for everybody. Oh, that's horse manure, dude. Take the Battle Cage out. Monkey Dory's a freak. All right, we're definitely getting rid of Battle Cage. It makes no sense. All right, let's put the Pichu in. We're still item locked, so we can't even use rare candy to get the other superior. And there, oh my god, dude. Seriously? Seriously. Doing extra damage. Hopefully we get ourselves another Pokemon. Nope. Another Brave Bangle. Yeah. Battle Cage is a little strange. Yeah, seriously. Battle Cage is garbaggio. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the Battle Cage because it's apparent that it doesn't do anything for us. They're still going to be taking prize cards. So we either need to find a new stadium besides Battle Cage, or we need to replace Battle Cage with something. We're just gonna take the L here. Okay, unfortunate. But Wolfie, since you seem to be the only one in chat, I guess you'll be giving me some tips and pointers, but not right now because unfortunately I have to end the stream now because my wife is waiting for me outside in the car. But that is going to do it for our first ever live stream. We are going to get rid of the Battle Cage because that did absolutely nothing for us. Maybe we should add artisans so that we could get our baby Pokemon easier. That would be my one recommendation. But we also need to get Superior into play easier. And maybe we'll replace the Rapskas. Because, I mean, Rapska's great for Dragapult, but at the same time, it's like we didn't run into a single Dragapult game. So maybe high risk, high reward? I don't know. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Wolfie. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And everybody else on YouTube who watched this and will be watching it later once I edit this video and make it into a usual rare TCG video. But I do want to come back to this deck. I feel like there is a lot more potential to be done with this deck, and I want to know what you guys think. Yep, Artisan would be good. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, I hope this live stream does become a video uploaded to YouTube because we did get our win against that Mega Abomasnow deck with this deck, which was absolutely phenomenal for anybody who missed it. So I hope that does go through. But until next time, this has been your boy, Rare TCG, and I'll catch you all in the next one.